The 50th anniversary of the Group of 77 plus China was celebrated this week during an historic gathering of world leaders and other senior public officials in the Bolivian city of Santa Cruz de la Sierra. Presidents, including host country leader Evo Morales of Bolivia, Argentina's Cristina de Kirchner, Uruguay's José Mujica,
Ya voy a variar el código.
Peru's Ollanta Humala, Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro, and Sri Lanka's Mahinda Rajapaksa, and many more, as well as United Nations Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon, joined together during what has become the largest gathering of heads of state this year outside of the annual UN General Assembly. An international coalition of 133 developing countries, the G77 plus China, is chaired this year by the plurinational state of Bolivia, whose leaders welcome dignitaries from across the global south with the pomp and circumstance befitting such a significant anniversary. Opening night of the ceremonies saw Bolivia's President Evo Morales joined by UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon, General Assembly President John Ash, and local political leaders, each of whom expressed their appreciation for the G77's role in global development.
A lo largo de estos 50 años, los países
During these past 50 years, our countries have transcended from their positions, pushing resolutions and common actions within the United Nations on issues like development sustained by South-South cooperation.
The G77 was founded on the fundamental understanding that all countries, big or small, rich or poor, deserve an equal right and equal voice in all world affairs.
It is today a progressive and dynamic force in the international arena, with an unparalleled voice in the outcomes and conduct of multilateral diplomacy.
The next day's plenary featured a roundtable discussion where leaders shared their words of support for the G77 plus China as it seeks to build a world of peace, equity, and progress.
The G77 plus China has become a force within the international system that can help deliver on the aspirations of the world's most vulnerable people.
Established in 1964 as an organization uniting the political and economic interests of the world's 77 poorest countries, the G77 plus China has grown to 133 members today, and is now the largest voice representing the interests of the global south. But finding consensus among over 130 countries with diverse backgrounds and priorities is a complicated task. Yet for 50 years, the G77 has become remarkably adept at advocating for their long-term development goals on the international stage.
The G77 is a critical partner for the Secretary General and for the United Nations, especially on the issue of climate change.
We have to respect our diversity. I think this is the great strength of the group, that we recognize that diversity and keep our unity through a respect for each other's differences.
The collective voices of G77 members will only become more important in the years ahead, as developing countries exert their growing influence on international policymaking with the hopes of creating a future of equity and sustainability for all. In Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Brendan Pastor for South-South News.